Space, the final frontier. This is the 2.5-year journey of the build of the Starship Enterprise. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to Stage 5 of Star Trek The Next Generation's Enterprise build. This is putting some more bits onto the bridge and the first deck. Deck 2, this is probably deck 3, I don't know if it's got a number. We'll find out. Because we're going through, we've done Stage 4 last time. If you didn't watch that, then come back and watch it. That was quite a big electronicsy one with lots of windows. Stage 5 proves to be a little bit easier. This is the area that we're going to be doing. The main shuttle bay and surround. Okay, there we go. That's what it is we're going to be doing today. So this is quite an easy one. The only parts supplied in this issue are some screws, one plastic bit, and lots of lovely and heavy metal parts with the very subtle painting on it, which I like a lot. So we're taking the part from last time and turning it over and fitting the shuttle bay doors thing onto there. Using BM screws. So let's open up the packet of BM screws that they provide us with. BM seems to be the one that we're getting lots of. So yeah, I'm going to tip all of those out actually, because I'm going to be putting them in my storage box afterwards. While I'm here, I might as well open up the EM, which we shall be using soon as well. I don't think we've used EM yet, so I'm keeping those close, keeping an eye on those. Right, so BM, 2 of these. Simply going in and holding that in place. Obviously, as ever, when putting screws in, it's always a good idea to put the first one in and not tighten it down, just to make sure everything lines up properly for the rest of them. Now this has only got one other, so assuming that lines up properly, which it certainly seems to, we can then tighten that one down and come back and tighten up the first one. So that should give us, this is the main shuttle bay door. Obviously you don't see it from the inside very often. It needs to be tighter than that, so let's lean down on there. I don't want to slip and mess up with the screws, so there we go. Get that tightened down fully. Happy with that. That all fits in well. The painting is excellent. I mean, this is obviously metal and this is plastic. It matches almost perfectly. I'm very happy with how they've done that. So, well done, Hero Collector. Right, over the page we are position the deck front base, which is obviously this big bit, around here. So let's move those over to one side. Getting the wires out of the way. This is obviously going to connect up through 4 screws, which are the EM screws as well. So we get that in the right place. It's that way up, yeah. That doesn't actually sort of pin in place. Ah, yes it does. It does. I just didn't. That wire is a little bit in the way. That's why. That clips in place. The other side clips in place. So that's as it should be. So we can then get the screws in place on that. I'm going to go for one in the middle first, because that didn't feel like it was locating quite right, whereas the ones on the end did seem to. I could feel them sort of clip into place. Now, if you didn't watch a previous episode, I did test these the light bulbs, and they all worked and lit up properly. So I'm very happy with that. Put in this one in there, and the last screw over the other side. Nice, so that's all in place. Then I can go back and tighten them up. Yep. Okay. And 3. Yep. And 4. Now I'm using the screwdriver provided in the first issue, and it's quite a nice screwdriver. It's all right. It's not obviously a high quality expensive one, but it's holding up and doing the job quite well, at least so far. So I'm happy to continue using that for now. The EM screw is the last one we're not going to be using. we are now going to be putting these in place. Which way round did they go? They're going to go there. So this is this side. Just get the wires out of the way again. This is going in place there. Yeah, there's a seam there, but I'm not overly concerned as yet. The ship is made up of panels, so there may well be some sort of seam lines and things. Once it's got more parts around it, we'll be able to tell more accurately how things are going to go. Now, being that these are metal pieces, there isn't really any easy way I'm aware of filling and doing anything like that with them. So it might take a little bit of creative bending, possibly. I don't know. They're a lot of cast material, so I'm not sure that bending would work either. Hopefully there's not really going to be any major issues, because I wouldn't be able to match the paint, and I certainly wouldn't be able to repaint it anywhere near how they have. So that goes on there, and then obviously the other one goes over the other side in exactly the same way. That's going to hold down that piece that I was worried about before with the lighting. So we'll see how that's going to look down the line. And that one goes in there. And the last screw for this part of the build goes in over there. That's all lined up well. Let's get these tightened down. Just like that, and just like eventually. There we go, that's like that. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement there still, so I might have to do something with that. But that doesn't seem to be quite right. I think I shall play around. Oh no, there we go. Just by, I can feel it. You can see it moving a bit on there. So once the other panels go around it, and obviously the interior framework is built around it, that should settle in. If not, I can always adapt and overcome. So that's that. That is this stage. This stage complete. It's coming together. It's getting bigger. I'm definitely happy with the size of it. So yes, that'll do. Thank you for watching. We fitted that together. There's one more issue to do, or one more not issue, part, stage, that's the word we're using. One more stage I have received, so I'll be doing that, and that should be available as a video tomorrow, and then we'll come back in a month and see what else there is. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.